Hi there. I wanted to formally, or maybe not so formally, introduce you to the Boys of the Devil's Deviants MC. And I'm going to start out with Pops. Pops grew up in the South, so he has all these very funny Southern sayings that he likes to break out, and I enjoy that about him. He's also known as a human lie detector, so Pops kind of comes in handy. His son Ryder is the president, and Ryder sort of is a take on his dad in a way, because he likes to keep the traditions that his dad started alive. And he has his own sayings, but he likes to make everything up. So like dino hole, when somebody's being such an asshole that asshole just doesn't quite cover it. So he's sort of funny in that way. His best friend Switch is the vice president, or starts out that way. You'll kind of see what happens with him. And he's sort of known for throwing darts. He also can fix anything motorcycle related, car related. They have a shop. He does a lot of work in there. And then next we have Hunter, my favorite psycho. I have never written a character like him before, and I'm super excited about it. He has a wide variety of talents, which you will find out, and I'm just going to give you a little tidbit. He's sort of known for being able to find people who don't want to be found, or items that are hard to come by. So that's how he got his nickname, but he's got a whole host of talents, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy that dark character. And then I have, let's see, we've got Tweak, who is Ryder's cousin, and he's a bit of a ladies' man. If there's a woman within a 100-mile radius, he is going to hit on her. He also talks way too much, but he's very hilarious. Tons of dark humor in the interaction between the guys. Then you have Gunner. He is former military. He is their weapons specialist. He's the only one that starts out with an old lady, and I sort of started him out that way because he has some PTSD issues, and that's a little bit about Gunner. And then we've got Beast. Beast is kind of my favorite in some ways because he has a humor about him. He also sort of can play buffer between the guys. And the interesting thing about him is his nickname is related to his size. He's a very large man. But the interesting thing about that is that he sort of only is seen when he wants to be. He has a way of blending in despite his size. Then we have Mad Dog, which is Pops' best friend. He was VP before he got older and stepped down, one of the original members. He's kind of best known for being Stella's dad, because she plays a little bit more of a role than he does at this point of the story. But fun little fact about him, he's super into photography. The only other original member is Dagger. And of course, Dagger is known for, knives, using knives. And a little fun fact about Dagger, aside from being an original member, is that he likes to do metal artwork, and he likes to put the photos from Mad Dog in the metal artwork. You'll see that more a little bit as we go into book 2. Then we have Cannon, and his nickname is because he's a loose cannon. He sort of goes in guns blazing, ask questions later type of thing. The cool thing about him is he's sort of like a mix between a street punk and something in the 80s, because he's always wearing this like jean jacket with the torn up sleeves. So that's kind of interesting and a little bit funny about him. Then you've got Colt, who is, I think he's sort of like the nice, sweet one of the group, or at least that's how women kind of see him. So he's sort of a background sort of piece right now, but we'll get into Colt a little bit later. And then at the end of book 1, Defiant, we will get a new prospect. And I don't want to give too much away about who Recon will be, but the nickname is going to be very apt for him, and I can't wait for you guys to find out exactly who that is. So anyway, that's the Boys of the Devil's Deviants MC, and I hope you enjoy this series as much as I am enjoying writing it.